So, meine Damen und Herren, wir kommen jetzt zu dem nächsten Punkt, Thema Startups. Wir werden heute jetzt gleich 5 Startups in kurzer Reihenfolge hören über neue innovative Themen, die uns hier im Bergbau bewegen. Den Anfang wird der Herr Rene Fassbender machen zum Thema Predictive Maintenance, Online Monitoring. Ich bin gespannt, was Sie uns erzählen. Bitte.
Thank you very much. I'm Rene Fassbender, CEO and founder of OmegaLambdaTec. Today I would like to show you how our high-performance AI engines enable a real-time monitoring and predictive maintenance services for mining assets to bring your operations quality to the next level. I would like to start with the look at our very unique data science team, consisting currently of 13 research-experienced astrophysicists and physicists that nowadays develop pioneering smart data solutions in the fields of Industry 4.0, the energy transition, and smart city. Our core topics are data-driven forecasting, anomaly detection, optimization, image processing, and digital twin simulations. Our core products are highly customized, leading high-performance AI engines, building upon our 3 USPs, our unique data science experience, our award-winning proprietary algorithms, and our research analytics methods that allow us to solve many data-driven problems that have never been solved before. This algorithm as a service concept has a lot of advantages. First of all, it's much faster. Typical time to market is 6 months. It's much better because this is what we do all day, and it's cheaper and more focused for all parties involved. So now let's have a look at predictive maintenance of large mining assets. You see here a huge stacker reclaimer, and a critical key component for this kind of machine is the high voltage power cable. If this breaks, your machine is down for days or even weeks. Digital innovations in mining are nowadays driven and developed in ecosystems. One such ecosystem is the Siemens ecosystem of prediction, orchestrated and organized by the Siemens Large Drives Applications division. They bring together all the partners with their core competences to deliver the best quality, robust, and globally available services. We deliver our high-performance AI engines. Other partners are the high-voltage cable manufacturers, the machine manufacturers, maintenance service providers, and asset operators. And this way, an integrated solution can be delivered to the customers that combines all data sets and all analytics insights and optimization recommendations in one place. The integrated data and analytics solution front end looks like this. It's built upon the robust and mature C-Drive IQ platform, and our algorithms run in the back end of this data portal and transform raw data into the insights and optimization recommendations. Now, let's start with real-time monitoring of the assets, and in particular, the high-voltage power cable. In this case, the high-voltage power cable is a Proton IQ cable that has an optical fiber on the inside, based on which one can measure directly the strain, shown up here, as a function of the cable location. So the cable is 650 meters long, and you get for every position a strain measurement every few seconds. Based on this strain, one can transform this into a damage score. Like you see here, there was a part that was damaged during installations. But more importantly, one can now derive real-time anomaly scores down here in this panel along every part of the cable in time steps of a few seconds. So here we have 3 or 4 second time steps. The data is reprocessed and reevaluated every few seconds to give you a live monitoring of the cable status. So this is cable data. On the left side, you see asset data. This is the machine position here at this point that is translated into the cable position. And this red band here was identified as a positional change where the stress on the cable is significantly higher than in the other places. And you see here that anomalies appear when the machine is in this zone. Yeah? So this is now real-time monitoring with second resolution. Now the next step is to go towards predictive maintenance. Now we analyze these occurring anomalies and use another quantity. This is the integrated anomaly counter up here, and we do an evaluation of the severity of the anomaly. And this is now cumulative. This means we can observe trends slowly building up inside the cable and identify upcoming problems, ideally weeks or months before an actual breakdown is happening. This is also the case here. Now the traffic light is on red alert, and you see here the problems appearing, and this is actually still 2 months before the cable broke at this exact position. Yeah? So with this predictive maintenance approach, we can now give alerts weeks to months ahead of an actual asset or cable breakdown. Now, if you put all the available data and information together, you can do a very cool thing. Meaning, you can data-driven assess the remaining lifetime of key components. This is based on the concept of total life points. That means a new component starts with 100 points, and at 0 life points, you expect it to break down. This is again shown here for the high voltage cable as a function of time. And this time evolution can now be traced. And as a reference, you have the normal behavior of typical average cables. And you see here that this cable that broke down at this point has been driven for the operations due to the operations in the red zone. That means the stress is higher than normally should be. And back then there was no monitoring solution. Nowadays, you could say, okay, there's something going on here which we need to investigate to bring this track into the green zone. And green zone means your assets and your key component lifetimes are higher than the nominal value, saving you a lot of money and decreasing downtimes. So once you have identified a problem like this, one can do a detailed data-driven root cause analysis and try to identify in the data what the most probable cause is that the cable stress is higher than expected. And here again, you need to bring in all the available data and compare and analyze them in a joint way. Up here you see the cable relar mapping, showing you whether the cable is in 1 layer, in 2 layer, the transitioning points towards the track. And down here is an analysis plot of all operation hours of the cable as a function of the cable position. And what you see here, this is a symmetric problem in principle. This is the origin, the center point. What you see here is a significant asymmetry. That means there's an east-west asymmetry. If the machine is on this side of the center point, the stress on the cable is much higher than on this side, which is the kind of normal behavior. So what you can conclude from this, that the most probable cause for this lower lifetime of the cable is because there is a misalignment of the steering system of the cable going towards the track. And with this kind of analysis plots, one can now give recommendations. Please go out and look exactly for this problem. And if you find it and fix it, your asset or cable lifetime will significantly increase without further investments, decreasing costs and downtimes in this sense. So this is very cool. Now, towards the end of my presentation, I would like to show you another of our AI engines, which does almost magical things. It takes as input images of hand-drawn underground maps, here on the left, which are up to 300 years old. Then you push the button, And our AI engine extracts all relevant information automatically to build a fully digital 3D model of the underground mine. Here is the result based on processing of more than 500 hand-drawn maps. Push of a button, few seconds later, you have a full digital 3D model of your underground mine. And this allows you basically Google Underground services to start now. So this is another teaser. If you're interested, we can look at it in our booth later on. So coming to the summary of my take-home messages. You've seen that modern AI engines have the power to significantly reduce asset downtimes, increase operational transparency, improve quality, minimize manual work, and cut costs. Second, digital mining innovations are driven by ecosystems, combining the core expertise of several solution partners. Third, optimized predictive maintenance solutions for complex large mining assets require the joint real-time analysis of many different data sources. Fourth, I've shown you two highlights. First of all, the remaining lifetime assessment of key components, and then a detailed root cause analysis, now allowing for continuous improvement of asset operations. And finally, the Siemens LDA ecosystem of prediction, powered by OmegaLambdaTec algorithms, is now ready to deliver first-class predictive maintenance services, data-driven insights, and optimization potentials to mining customers all over the world. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to talking to you at our booth B0534. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fassbender, for the presentation. Wir kommen nun zum nächsten Startup.